This video is about the top 10 weirdest and most weird places in all of video game history, which I'll place on the Nintendo 64 because that's nostalgic and will get a lot of viewers. Hey, wasn't Annie Austin the one who created this genre of video that is now being repeated over and over again, like Gangnam Style when it first came out? Aren't you just repeating what was already there? No, that never happened. None of that ever happened. And I'm gonna make a video that is the fucking same as everybody else. When motherfucking Lego Island has an Odd Places video about it, that's how you know this shit is getting out of hand. Is what I would say if I was lying and that never did happen. So this is going to be all of the the weird.
Let's get into it. Let's get into
64. See this hand? Where are the other fingers, right? We see the finger and another finger, but we don't see where the other finger is. And if you think about it, it's kind of like really weird. Now, another really weird thing that people don't think about is whenever you make Mario sort of cross-eyed like this, you don't think about it, but he can actually move one eye at a time. That's usually not something that people can do. And finally, the weirdest thing would be this. If you do this, Mario looks high, and that's really weird. Lastly, I just want to point out that you can make him have no bottom lip. And he looks sort of like Alvin and the Chipmunks at that point because of his red hat. So I would say this is pretty weird. All right, now this area in Mystical Ninja is actually one of the creepier places that we're going to be seeing in here. And why is that? Well, for one, this guy has this tea kettle over here. And it kind of makes me wonder, he's sitting there on the ground, right? Eating sushi. So why would he eat sushi along with tea? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, sushi doesn't even have a tea in it. And for one, I can't even think of a single tea that they drink in Japan. So this is really confusing. But the second thing I would say is he has this table. Why is he eating sushi when he's not at the table? It doesn't make any sense. I can't even think of any tables like this that they have in Japan. And look at this guy. Do you notice how his sushi kind of looks like the Japanese flag? That's weird. What kind of nationalist guy is this? Now let's talk to him and see the creepiest line of dialogue ever published on the Nintendo 64. Gather your information by listening to what the people have to say. That isn't important for you to complete this game. Now what the hell? How does he know that we're playing a game? Does he imply some sort of metaphor about how life is game and shouldn't be taken too seriously? Or are his eyes so tiny, the size of periods, because he knows that this is a video game that he's contained with? He has a permanent nod on him, like a bobblehead, or like one of those like cat things with like the lucky cat with the arm. This guy is weird. And you can see at the bottom corner, his nipple is out, which is inappropriate. And an area that's even more fucked up is this.
It's over. Next time, be more careful.
Ugh, that's just hideous. Every time, it scares me so bad. I mean, look at how gross the trees are. Listen to how terrifying that voice is.
Next time, be more careful.
It's awful. Now, another obscure and confusing place is the classic N64 game Wheel of Fortune.
I'll spin.
Now look at how Vanna White is really young and strange looking. Do you see her walk? There's something inhuman about it. It's almost like she's some kind of robot or NPC. What letter do we guess? Probably P. Now the scariest thing about this level is that there's no P in the puzzle. One other thing is I just need to show you guys the character select, because that truly is a little weird. So we have this guy who looks like he's getting his mugshot taken for money laundering or some other sort of like white collar crime. We've got this lady who looks like she's a little disappointed that she had to have her picture taken. Maybe she's one of those people who's afraid of ghosts appearing in the background or whatever. This guy is kind of like the cuck of the group. He looks a little flustered. He's got his brown coat, which is always a sign of a cuck. And even more than that is the hair. That is a wig. That is not real hair. Now this guy is ready to hand you his business card at any time. And he probably has a very small penis. Now this lady, I trust her. I think she's very nice. She probably does some sort of like Reiki or alternative therapy, or she's just a therapist. And I feel like she's one of those therapists who will like just kind of say yes to anything that you're telling her you're doing. You're like, yeah, I've been going out with 2 people right now recently, actually. They are both married, but you know, I'm kind of just using it to explore myself. And one of the guys I'm seeing is actually a, well, let's just say that he does wet work. But, you know, I don't really mind it. He said that, you know, he'd never harm me or anything. The other guy is alcoholic. But, you know, this is just kind of my era of self-discovery. And she'd be like, uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, now this lady, I have to say, I love her, like her little jacket thing and the green. That's great. She's showing up casual, showing up ready to play. She seems like she'd be happy no matter what she wins. She's kind of just there for the thrill of being on TV and for seeing Vanna White in full 2D. I don't even need to explain why this one is weird. That one really does speak for itself. Ah, Clocktown, the best area in Majora's Mask. It's the most lively, the most generic, and it's the best. But did you know that there is an extremely weird area in this place? Let's go check it out. You might never think about this as being an area of Clocktown. After all, it's in the corner. But check out this corner. This corner is the weirdest corner in the entire game. Let's just give it a second so we can look at it. I'll even take the mini-map off. That's fucked up. Alright, now finally let's look at one more. And this is probably the weirdest of all. And this is an Ilo Hags and Banjo Tooie. You can look at this. Look at this weird corner. Why is this there? You're walking over here, right? There's like a controller pack or whatever garbage thing up there for the stop and swap that was never actually implemented. Why did they put this? Why did they put this? What is this? What is this little corner where you can just hang out and look out? You feel hidden from the rest of the world. You feel lonely. Even Kazooie comes out of the backpack for a second to take a look around. And in her primary coping mechanism with this disorientation and confusion is to poke Banjo on the head. I hope you enjoyed this video that nobody else made. If you liked this video, make sure to close out of the tab and then go tell everybody that you liked the video, and then open the tab, close out of the tab, and then close out of the tab, and then open the tab, and then like my video. If you liked this video, then you liked this video. Press the like button to show that you close out of the tab, and then nobody copy this.